December! New vlog, 30th vlog since we left England. It's amazing. But what have we been up to? So, since the last vlog, the first thing we did was we rented some bikes using their sort of Boris bike system. Pay a little deposit and you can cycle along. Cycled along a short coastline route. It was a day when they didn't need any supply teachers, so it was an unexpected day off. Tried to make the most of it and got some sunshine. And it turns out the week after we hired those bikes, the company went bust and the council no longer supported them to do the scheme, so the scheme's been closed. Now it's just sad leftovers around the city of where bikes used to be. But I heard it's because people were misusing the system and just throwing bikes in the river. Guess that's the way it is. The next thing we did when I wasn't working was hired a car and drove down to the south to sort of a lookout. It's called London Bridge Lookout. It was interesting driving a car in Australia, in Melbourne. They're pretty much the same but wider roads, and the windscreen wipers are on the opposite side to the indicators. So I kept wanting to change lanes and it was just the windscreen wipers would come on. But other than that, it was fine. Really lovely beach. Reminded me of home quite a lot actually, because it was very windy and a bit cloudy and it just reminded me of the Isle of Wight. But it was a really nice day out. We got to see lots of Melbourne outside of the central area and it was just a great experience, I think. And then a few days after that, after we had our practice drive, we hired a car for the day with Michael, Lorna's cousin, and we had a day in the Yarra Valley. An hour's drive outside of Melbourne central area, and it's got wineries and an animal sanctuary. So naturally, first thing we did is we went and checked out koalas, kangaroos, platypuses, all those animals we haven't seen before. The thing about seeing these animals is my brain was looking at them thinking they're fake. It was saying, this is like an animatronic animal, it's not real. You have to tick that off your list if you come to Australia. To a winery after that. I was a designated driver, so I didn't drink, but Lorna and Michael had some cheese and wine and sat out looking at the sun go down. Sort of Lorna's pre-birthday treat, and it was a really nice day. It was great spending time with Michael, chatting about being a Brit in Melbourne. And then a few days after that was Lorna's actual birthday. For Lorna's actual birthday, we did our first lying on the beach. So we spent an hour actually taking in some sun, and it was very relaxing. Then after an hour, the clouds sort of blocked the sun and it wasn't as nice anymore. So we went for a stroll down the coast. Again, reminded me of the Isle of Wight because it was like breezy, quite windy. Except it had palm trees. And then we went to St Kilda, which is an area we've been to a couple of times. We went to some of their bakeries looking for a nice cake for Lorna.
What are we up to, Lorna?
We're going cake shopping.
Alright, birthday cake.
Then we had a little bit of a pub crawl.
Cheers!
Then we ended the night going on a really old roller coaster in Lorna Park. And I think Lorna had a really good birthday. I think she had a good time. I hope she did. Then the next day was Lorna's birthday weekend. It's been stretched out a lot, this birthday stuff. So for Lorna's birthday weekend, we went to see Come From Away in the theatre, which was amazing, really good production. It was all about the planes that got diverted on 9/11, how they all had to land in this island called Newfoundland in Canada. Small airport that only deals with 2 planes a day, had to deal with about 35 planes or something, and they had to stay there a week, and all the locals chipped in and helped. It's an amazing story. It's on in the West End of London, so I think it's worth checking out.
That was so good. That was one of the best things I've seen on stage. It was so good.
Other business really, I've been working in schools, trying to work every day, but the demand's not so high. It's their equivalent of July here. I did a whole vlog about the differences in teaching, so if you haven't seen that, I'd say watch it. It's quite interesting seeing how there's small differences. And Lorna's got an interview coming up for a job. It's been harder getting work than we thought, to be honest. If it wasn't for supply teaching, we'd be really struggling, but I think it's because our visas only allow us to work somewhere for 6 months, and employers just think, well, why bother? Lorna's done loads of cool stuff though. She made loads of crafts. She made this lovely tree. I hope she doesn't mind that I've moved it for this video. And thank you for all the messages, presents and cards from people back home for Lorna's birthday as well. Coming up, we've got Christmas in Melbourne, and then we're going to Sydney for New Year's Eve. So, talk to you all soon.